Today's video is all about having fun. No mixing, no measuring, no ratios, no recipes, just good old-fashioned creative time with some special tools and a beautiful outcome. Plus, what is this thick, gooey goodness? Stay till the end to find out. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to jump right in here today. I wanted to show you this little hack. One of my students told me about this. They're just throwaway shower caps that you buy like a 10-pack at, a beauty supply store or on Amazon. I'll try to remember to link them in the description. But they fit perfect over the spinner. So it's a great, cheap, easy way to protect your spinner. Now, I wanted to mention, too, about these canvases I'm using today. They really aren't the best canvases for acrylic pouring. I picked them up at Hobby Lobby. They're called paint pouring canvases. And you would think that they were good because they're made specifically for paint pouring. But that piece of cardboard in the back, when it gets saturated with this very liquidy paint, it can warp almost. So you got to be careful. I'm using them up because I have them and I want to get rid of them. I will never buy them again. But they do really work well for something like resin art if you want to use it for that, or mixed media. I was just shocked that they would put that piece of cardboard behind the canvas knowing that we're using paints that are thinned down with water or pouring medium, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, moving on. I told you today we're going to have some fun with paint pouring. We're not going to worry about measuring, mixing, ratios, anything like that. So what I am using today are pre-mixed paints that you buy at the store. This is the Artist Loft brand. I feel like pre-mixed pouring paints aren't used enough in YouTube tutorials. I feel that a lot of artists shy away from them. One, because they can be a little bit pricey, and two, people like to create their own type of pouring medium when they mix up their paints. However, I've found that using these, you can alter them just the same as if you were going to make your own little pouring medium. You can add Floetrol into them. You can add silicone into them. You can add in whatever you want and they will work fine. I like this type of paint when I just want to sit down like I'm doing today and just relax and have some fun. I don't want to worry about any recipe or what it's going to do. This is just all about having some fun and being creative. Another thing I feel that people shy away from is silicone. Now, when acrylic pouring first became popular, everyone used silicone, and for some reason it just kind of faded away. Now, I don't know if that's because you hear some artists on YouTube saying, it's a pain to use because then you have to clean the painting. It really isn't, in my opinion. It adds one extra step to completing the painting when you're done, and that is cleaning it. I've never had a hard time doing it. If you need a very simple way to clean a painting after using silicone, I have a link for a video down in the description of this video that you can watch. It's really pretty simple. And, as long as you clean it off good, you can resin it. You can go ahead and varnish it. I think that people just maybe don't want to put in that elbow grease, but I don't mind because, again, the effects are just so much different looking than what you get with American Floetrol, Australian Floetrol, some pouring mediums. You just get a different kind of look. And I like to just experiment and add all types of things into my paints to see what will happen. But today, I'm just using those Artist Loft right out of the bottle. I just poured some in cups to make it easier for myself. I did add silicone into 3 of the 5 colors I'm using, I believe. And yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to put down puddles of color, and then I wanted to lay white over the top. Now, you may be saying to yourself, why is she doing it with a spatula? Why not just pour the white on top? Well, if I take the white and pour it on top, it's going to sink down into the colors. I wanted to lay it just on the surface of the color. So to do that, I had to somehow get it over the top, and the spatula ended up being the easiest way. Once I covered all of my puddles with the white, I came in with a balloon that's filled with water and just started smashing down into the center. Now, this painting in the end turned out so beautiful. I hope you wait to see it. This was just, again, a lot of fun for me. I didn't want to have to think about teaching or, getting points across on, what not to do, what to do. I just wanted to have some fun. And even though I am giving you some points now, this is just, my way of relaxing and having a little fun with some fluid paint. So now I wasn't trying to make flowers with this balloon. You're going to see I'm not even cleaning it off. I'm just using it to smash the puddles to bring some of the color up. But once I use the torch, you're going to see how magical the silicone behaves and just all the neat little effects. And as always, there's a little bit of a surprise at the end that I see. That's another thing with silicone. You're always going to get these surprise images that pop up. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. To be honest with you, I don't think you'll be able to miss it. So now I'm just torching, and you're going to see the colors starting to come up from underneath the white, and the cells forming and the lacing forming. And it's just such a fun effect to see. Which, by the way, I have a new video coming out, not this upcoming Sunday, but the following Sunday. I'm not going to release a video next Sunday because it's Memorial Day weekend. But when I come back the following Sunday, I have a brand new product that I'm excited to show you. So make sure you are subscribed and you have your notification alert set to all so that when I release that video, you'll be notified. So here you see all the little cells popping up through the white. It's just such a cool effect. So once I was done with this part, I gave it a little spin on the spinner just to get some of the excess paint off. And then I came back in with a special tool that I had. It was a 4-piece set I bought off Amazon, I believe, of these specialty palette knives. And I decided to use that a little bit. And then I also used the balloon a few more times to create a little more texture and depth in the painting. So here's the palette knife. And I'm going to play around with this painting for a few minutes, and then I will be back. So enjoy. right, so I have a few more balloon smashes here to do, and then I'm going to let this beautiful painting dry and consider working on it in the future, turning it into something, you know, a little different. Maybe some pretty flowers, since I did get some flower shapes in it. You know, I put it away for later, and then if I get inspired to do something with it, then I will. So at the end of this video, I have not only an update on my fish tank for you guys, I have some new friends in there, but I also have some new bathing products. And for those of you that are watching me for the first time, I am also a soap maker. So I once in a while release some new products, and the new foaming bath sugar scrubs are scrumptious. I cannot wait for you to see them. And I also have a new bar of soap that is absolutely beautiful. So first, let's take a look at this pretty painting. We got some magical effects. I'm wondering if you can see the image that I'm talking about. It's going to stand out loud and clear here in a minute. Right now, can you see that? What's staring at us? For some reason, I always get boobs in my painting when I use silicone. Sometimes I get something else, but most of the times it's that. And I don't know why, but there's always a set there. Maybe it's telling me something. I don't know. But anyway, I get a, you know, good chuckle out of that. But there's probably a lot of faces and weird objects in this painting that I'm not seeing right away. My audience always points out like a bird or a dog, something. But yeah, of course, you know, I notice boobs. What can I say? Anyway, look at these beautiful colors. I'm telling you, don't ever feel like using premixed pouring paints is like cheating or anything like that. They're just as good as your own paints that you mix up yourself. And I just love them. So moving on here, again, I want to remind you, no video next Sunday, but I'll be back the Sunday after that. Here are the new sugar scrubs that are available. Now these, again, are foaming bath sugar scrubs, so they cleanse you as well. This one here I'm making is called Strawberries and Champagne, and it comes with a cute little soap that is a strawberry. You're going to see here in a minute. They're super thick, super nourishing for your skin, smell divine. I swear every time I make them, I want to eat them, but don't eat them. And here's the cute little strawberry soaps I made to sit right on top of it. So these are 8 ounces by weight and available for purchase. The information on how to order is in the description of this video. You can send me an email, artbytammy@yahoo.com, and I can help you that way also. I have strawberries and champagne. I have cucumber melon with a cute little melon soap sitting right on top. Yes, that's real soap. You can use it. And then I have Kiss Me All Over, which is a very sweet, sugary fragrance, just to die for again. Now, coming up also, I have Rose Quartz Cold Process Soap. That's a real rose quartz crystal in the top there. And it's real soap, yes. I know a lot of people get confused by that. It doesn't look like soap, but it's real soap. And it's really, really good. So if you want to order, again, any of those products or any of the fragrances in the other soaps that I've made, all of that information is down in the description. But you can send me an email, artbytammy@yahoo.com. And now what about the fish tank? I have some new friends. This little purple fish here, her name is Violet, and she is a purple dotty back. I also got Big Lou. This is Big Lou. Big Lou is a hoot. Let me tell you, he's a fighting conch snail. And let me tell you this, he is quite the character. Check this out. look at that cute little tongue licking the glass. Yes, I have a special snail. He is so funny. He's got his 2 eyes sticking out there, and he eats all the caca off of my glass. So he's hard at work, but yes, that's Big Lou. And I also have my 2 little corals are still going strong, especially my little bird's nest tree there. He's getting quite big. And meet Harry, my pin-cushioned sea urchin. He is just so cute. I'm telling you, I am loving this fish tank. It is coming along so nicely. Everybody's nice and healthy. You just saw Lolly there. There's Leo, still happy and swimming around. I just fed them, so there's all kinds of food floating through the water, but they're all so happy. And I just love this new hobby I picked up. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the little clips that I've been putting out. I love you all, my friends. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'll go ahead now and wish you a happy, safe Memorial Day weekend if you celebrate. And until the next time, happy pouring.